Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight on Stars Television Network, live from Kanata in the West End. Playoff semi-final game, Stars in White against the Kanata Rangers tonight. With Roberts, McDonald, Thompson, Tam, Plum, and Nado and Nets. And we're off for the first period in the neutral zone. Tam from behind the net, quick pass to Plum. Over to McDonald. Looking for Roberts on the breakout. Kanata recovers back to Thompson on the quick steal. Back to Roberts. And the puck's out in the neutral zone. Over to McDonald on the right side. Intercepted by Tam. Plum on the breakout. Thompson looking for McDonald. Sticky ice to start us off. Lots of water up there. It's been flooded, so passes aren't as crisp as we would like yet, but we'll get there eventually. Thompson over to McDonald. Quick pass. Line change. Bond out of the gates. Skating in with Gauthier on a 2-on-2. Over the net. Back to Bond and Gauthier behind the net. Back to Bond. Right corner. And Kanata clears all the way down. On Nadeau playing the puck. Kanata rushing. Nadeau freezing the puck. Taking no chances early in the game. With Stars now securing the play down for the provincials. We're now in the playoff game. Semifinals. First to 3 points, I'm told.
That's actually I was corrected earlier.
First to what?
It's first to 4.
First to 4 points. Okay, there we go. So semifinal series. On in the neutral zone. Back to Gauthier and Hatfield skating it in. Bergeron keeps the puck down low. Back from Hatfield and Gauthier putting pressure down low. Hatfield forcing the play in the right corner. Stealing the puck. Physical play in the corner. Sulichev now and Bong. In the left corner. Bong back checking. Off the boards. Neutral zone. Tying up her player. Back to Dunlop and Bergeron behind the Nadeau net. Bergeron, quick pass to Houston on the breakout in the neutral zone and into Kanata territory, but the Rangers clearing it out. Back to Dunlop. Subichev for Bong in the neutral zone. And Ferguson on the blue line. Kanata skating it in. Back checking by Houston, neutralizing the attack into the corner with Sesk with some physical play. Sesk off the boards for Bong. Bong finding Subichev wide open on the one-on-one. Subichev on the move. Subichev on the one-on-one, going right side. Subichev towards the net. Quick shot by Subichev. Cutting hard to the net. Rebound for Roberts. What a chance by Subichev. And the Rangers recover now on the attack. McDonald defending in the neutral zone. Ferguson off the boards. Rangers pivot intercepted by Roberts. Back to McDonald. Rangers now down low. Intercepted by Thompson in front of the Nadeau net for McDonald in the neutral zone. Quick passing. And the Kanata defense now going for a skate. shooting it all the way down. Icing is waved off. Sass card off the boards, along the boards for Thompson. Quick shot from point, tipped in front, save Nadeau. Rebound, another save by Nadeau. Great chances there by the Rangers. And Thompson dumps it in on the chase. Left corner, McDonald on the right side. Taps the puck out of midair into the right corner. Back for Thompson behind the Kanata net. Bond intercepts the breakout, takes a shot from the blue line, blocked in front. Back for 10 in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Plum. D on the blue line. Back to Tam. For Gauthier on the left side. Gauthier skates it in. Quick pass for Bond. Ring out line. Bond shot. Tied up. Back into the right corner. Over to Hatfield. Hatfield behind the net. Gauthier left corner. And the Rangers clearing it out. Back for Matty Plum. Plum still at it in the corner defending with Bond and Tam. Kanata now from the point. Shot intercepted by Gauthier. Gauthier skates it out. Gauthier left side. Quick pass for Bond on the blue line. Back to Gauthier and Hatfield now at it in the right corner. Bond with some speed into play. Steals it away. Back for Hatfield. Ring out line. Bouncy puck for Gauthier in the right corner. Gauthier drops it to Bond. Back to Bergeron on the point. Bond dumps it in, chasing the puck. Kanata on the breakout. Intercepted by Vaughn. Pivoting. Skating it out of Stars territory. Quick pass for Houston in the neutral zone. And Dunlop picks it up behind the Nadeau net. Quick pass off the boards. And Dunlop intercepts in the zone. Off the boards to Subachev. Skating it out. Back to Dunlop. The Rangers recover off the backhand. Just to the left. Houston losing her stick. And some physical play off the boards. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron, quick pass to Subachev off on the other side. And Subachev off the boards. Skates it in. Line change for the Stars. Robert Subachev forcing the play. Forcing the long pass by the Kanata Rangers. Icing. No. I tried it a few minutes ago, but we'll see. We're cut off. We're cut off. It's been
You turned it on earlier.
Yeah.
This one. It's on right now. It'll take a while.
And the refs are over the Kanata bench there for some explanations. All right, then we're back. No score, 8 minutes left and 15 seconds in the first period. Ferguson, Roberts covering on the point, back with Ferguson, and Kanata now the breakout, Cess defending. Rangers coming in, quick shot over the net, back to Ferguson, off the boards, and quick pass to Thompson. Ferguson in the neutral zone. Neutral zone intercepted by Sesk. And the Rangers dump it in behind Nadeau. Back for Sesk. Changing directions. Other side for Thompson off the boards. Quick shot by the Rangers. Blocked in front by Sesk. Ferguson forcing the play. Roberts helping out behind the net. Roberts still down behind the net, protecting the puck. Roberts sends it other side for Sesk and Thompson. Thompson off the boards. Roberts for Sesk. Star still deep down low in the corner. Sesk patiently waiting, gets it out of the zone, back into neutral for Thompson. Roberts recovers behind Nadeau. Rangers for checking hard on this one. Back for McDonald. McDonald skating it out with some speed, and Thompson on the 2-on-2. McDonald getting up the middle. McDonald all the way through. McDonald with the shot! Almost. Went in between the two Kanata defense and went short side. Almost. What a rush by McDonald. Tam in the neutral zone. And Kanata now on the one-on-one. Plum defending. Cutting hard. Save Nadeau. Bond off the face-off for Tam. In the Stars corner behind Nadeau, back to Plum. Plum, quick pass for Hatfield and off the point, back to Plum. Other direction for Gauthier this time on the boards. Gauthier gets it out for Bond. Bond and Hatfield on the chase. Gauthier back to Tam. Plum tied up on the blue line. Hatfield helping out. Bond in front of the Stars bench. Sends it up high. Gauthier for checking down low in Kanata territory. Hatfield off the boards. Gauthier intercepts over to Hatfield. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier dumps it in. Line change for the Stars. Kanata recovers on the breakout. Subichev forcing the play in the neutral zone. Intercepted by Houston. Back to Dunlop. Dunlop over to Bergeron. Bergeron, quick pass for Subichev. Subichev dumps it in. Houston first on the puck behind the Kanata net. Back to Subichev in the left corner. Kanata breaking out. Bergeron, Dunlop defending. Kanata cutting hard. Quick pass in front. Bergeron, Dunlop tying up their players. Nadeau hugging the post. Kanata from the point. Shot. Blocked. And loose puck saved Nadeau. Offside on Kanata. Whistle on the play. And Bong off the faceoff quickly to Subichev in the neutral zone. Subichev chasing the puck. Bong as well. Sesk defending off the boards. Sesk gets it all the way out. Neutral zone for Houston. Back to Ferguson. And the Rangers on the counterattack. Stars changing. Shot blocked by McDonald. Back to Ferguson and Bong off the boards. Bong, McDonald. Back to Bong. Neutral zone. Cross-ice pass for Thompson on the left side. Thompson, left corner. McDonald staying high. McDonald, high circles. Back to Thompson in the left corner. Thompson gets taken down. Shot from the point by Sesk, blocked in front. McDonald, Thompson, and Roberts on the other side. A Rangers breaking out. Sesk, Ferguson defending. Quick shot from the blue line. Save Nadeau to the right side. And the Rangers quick pass in front, intercepted by Thompson. Thompson counter-attacking with McDonald. Neutral zone. McDonald's getting in fast from the left side. Along the boards, cutting hard to the net. McDonald behind the net. Backhand pass in front for Gauthier. Intercepted. And the puck is out. Tam picking it up behind Nadeau. Behind the net, changing directions. Quick pass to Gauthier off the boards. Gauthier. Hatfield on the curl. Back to Gauthier. Gauthier sends it in. Tam off the point. And Bond helping out on the back check. Kanata on the 2-on-1. Tam. Or Lund defending. He's fucking front. And Kanata with the goal. Loose puck in front. Kanata up 1-0. 2 minutes, 15 seconds in the first period. Bond on the face-off. Gauthier, Hatfield. And the Rangers coming in from the left side. Bond defending with Bergeron off the boards. Back to Hatfield. Loose puck in front for Kanata. Dunlop defending. Quick pass by Bergeron. Over to Hatfield on the breakout. Hatfield on the 1-2. Hatfield with some speed. Left side off the boards. Cutting to the net. Still with Hatfield in the right corner. Back to Bergeron. And the Rangers clearing it all the way down, I think. Long on the face-off with Houston battling. And the Rangers now breaking out. Ferguson holding the line in the neutral zone, neutralizing the attack over to Houston. Back in Stars territory for Sesk. In front of Nadeau, hard off the boards for Sugachev. Sugachev flicks it up high, off the blue line. Ferguson pinching. And the Rangers on a 2-on-1 shot wide in the left corner. Another shot, save Nadeau this time. And to the left, off the boards for Sugachev. Sugachev and Houston on the 2-on-2. Roberts trailing. Kanata clears it. Icing on the Rangers.
This is a risk over.
Roberts off the face-off. Order McDonald in the right corner. Thompson off the boards. Back to McDonald. And the Rangers on the 2-on-2. Roberts back checking. Plum, Tam defending. Tam behind the net. Off the boards for Thompson and Roberts. Back to Tam. Behind the net for Plum. Roberts. Plum battling in the corner to finish off on the first period. Sending a message. Shot blocked from the point. End of the first period. Kanata Rangers up by 1. Good start, good first period with some momentum, but a quick fluke of a goal for the Rangers midway in the first period. But Stars definitely needing to get more shots. Only 2 shots in the first period. Need to get more rubber on the net to generate more chances. And we're back, folks. We're about to get going for the second period. Coaching staff mobilizing the girls, telling them they need more shots on net. Bond, Hatfield, Gauthier, Dunlop, Bergeron, and Nadeau. And we're off for the second period with Hatfield sending it in quickly, right corner. Hatfield using her speed behind the net. With Gauthier intercepting, looking for Bond. Dunlop intercepts, finds Bond on the curl. Bond on the transition, skating it in. Off the backhand, into the corner. Behind the net for Gauthier. Gauthier. Back pass to Bergeron. Ring up line. Bergeron lets it go. Quick wrister. Back for Hatfield. And Gauthier in the corner. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron pinching. Bond covering. Bergeron keeps the puck in the zone. Dumps it in for Gauthier and Hatfield. Eye off the glass by the Rangers. Back to Bergeron. Trickles out for Bond in the neutral zone. Puck is in. Kanata territory and Hatfield putting pressure. Hatfield, puck in front for Sukachev off the backhand. Rebound for Hatfield. What a chance by the Stars. What a pass by Hatfield from the corner in front for Sukachev off the backhand. Sukachev is due. Stars generating the momentum to start off the second period. Needing to get on the board. Sukachev, Houston. Ferguson off the point. Sukachev covering, and the puck is out. All the way down. Icing is waved off. Recessed. Collision behind the net. And Kanata from the point. Quick shot. Lots of traffic in front. Save, Nadeau. Another shot. Another save by Nadeau. Rebound. Another save, Nadeau. Scramble in front. Face off in Stars territory. Bong for Ferguson in the corner. Off to Houston off the boards. Houston skating it out. Houston, right side, off the boards, using her speed. Houston in the corner. Behind the net for Sukachev. Sukachev back to Houston. Puck over the stick. Intercepted by Roberts in the neutral zone. Back for Sukachev. Neutral zone, skating it up the middle for Houston. Sask intercepts, back to Ferguson. Tires dumping it in. Roberts. Back for Sask. Neutral zone. Sask skates it in. Kanata now back on the one-on-one. Tam defending. Tam playing the body into the left corner with Roberts helping out. Shot blocked by Thompson and out of the zone for McDonald. Tam circles. Gets it out. Neutral zone. Tam again. Skating it in for McDonald. Right side. McDonald. Thompson on the 2-on-1. Oh, quick saucer pass over the stick for Thompson. Thompson in front for McDonald. Off the backhand. McDonald. And Roberts. Kanata counterattacks. Kanata skating it in. Plum taking the player to the left corner. Roberts helping out. Tam behind the net. Quickly off the boards for Thompson. Thompson gets it out. Finds McDonald, neutral zone. McDonald tied up. McDonald on the breakaway. McDonald coming in fast. Getting hooked by Thompson following. McDonald down. Back to Plum. What a chance by McDonald. Plum behind the net. Physicality going up a notch. Midway in the second period. Back for McDonald covering on the point. Off the blue line. McDonald off the boards. Neutral zone intercepted by Thompson. Thompson on the move. Left side. Quick pass for McDonald off the wingette line. For Bond. Delayed penalty on the Stars. Kanata on the attack. Dunlop intercepts.
teams, ref.
Fucking idiot.
McDonald, 2 minutes for roughing after being hauled down on 2 or 3 chances on the same play. We're not watching the same game here, ref. Stars on a penalty kill. The Rangers from the point. Gauthier putting pressure, forcing the play. Dunlop intercepts and sends it all the way down. Gauthier chasing the puck down low. Bond staying high. Gauthier intercepts, sends it back. Quick change by the Stars. Fresh PK units. Hatfield, Houston, neutral zone. Bergeron Dunlop on D. Bergeron hard off the boards. And so much momentum by the Stars, so much intensity here in Kanata. Another penalty being called on the Stars. No slack given to the Stars here in Kanata tonight. A 2-player advantage for the Rangers. For 1 minute, 20 seconds. Stars having all the momentum in the second period. An unfortunate turn of events. Hatfield, Dunlop, and Sess playing the triangle. Kanata, shot, wide. Again, Kanata from the point. Hatfield putting pressure. Hatfield gets it out. All the way down. Again, Stars down by 2 players. 5-on-3. Defending. Hatfield killing time here in the neutral zone. What an effort. Sess Dunlop defending. Dunlop blocking the shot. Back to the Kanata point. Shot by Kanata. Over the net. Back to the point again. Another shot from the point. Traffic in front. Save Nadeau. Back to Hatfield in the corner. Nadeau, or Hatfield gets it out. Hatfield still at it. Still at it. Hatfield gets taken down hard. Finally a call against the Kanata Rangers. Hatfield drawing the penalty with that PK effort. Stars still on the penalty kill. Defending 4-on-3 for 12 seconds. Bong off the face-off. Kanata skating it out on the 2-on-2. Plum, Tam defending. Bong trailing. 4-on-3 for Kanata. Penalty over. Shot blocked by Bong. And Tam finds Sugachev in the neutral zone. Wide open. Sugachev on the move. 4-on-4 hockey. Kanata intercepted by Plum off the blue line. Plum off the boards into Kanata territory with Sugachev forcing the play down low. With Tam in the neutral zone. Tam defending him from the Kanata bench. Tam, Plum in front. Back into the corner. Loose puck in front. Back for Tam. Off the boards. Penalty over for the Stars. Stars on the power play for 1 minute. Nada dumping in. Over to Plum now on the move. Plum for Houston. Stars trying to recover. Ham for Houston in the neutral zone. Houston left side. Entering the zone with some speed. Houston stopping. Roberts in front. And the Rangers on the attack. Ferguson, Sess defending shot. Glove save. Nadeau from the short side. Roberts over to Sesk. Sesk off the boards, looking for Thompson. And Ferguson finding McDonald. McDonald for Roberts. Neutral zone. Roberts. Thompson in. Roberts. Thompson, left corner. Kanata penalty over. Back at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Roberts with some physical play. Over to Ferguson. Stars called for roughing. Another opportunity to penalty kill in the second period. McDonald off the face-off. Bergeron on the side. Off the boards. Back to McDonald. McDonald gets it out. All the way down. And Thompson forcing the play in the offensive zone. McDonald saying hi. Neutral zone. Intercepted by McDonald. McDonald shot from the ring-up line on net. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron from the neutral zone. Sends it back in. Thompson. Bond on the attack. Thompson and Bond defending. Another penalty on the upcoming. We're offside. Stars on a penalty kill for another minute and 15 seconds. Bergeron defending in the corner with Gauthier. Kanata from the corner. Quick pass in front. Save. Nadeau.
See, they're putting shots on that.
On over for Dunlop off the boards. Dunlop squeezing the puck off the boards, killing some time with Bond, and whistle. Puck stuck in the corner. Nada for the point shot, blocked by Gauthier. Gauthier now over the Bergeron. Bergeron clearing it for Dunlop off the boards. Shot from the point, tipped in front, save Nadeau. Shot from the point, in front, blocked over to Hatfield. Hatfield hard off the boards, back in the neutral zone. Kanata skating it in fast. Tam defending. Houston back to Tam in the corner, and Tam high off the glass. Back to the Kanata point. Shot blocked in front. Save Nadeau. Tipped in front with some trapping. Nadeau holding on. Key saves. Stars on the penalty kill for another 12 seconds. Hatfield off the face-off, winning it back for Tam. And the Rangers behind the net into the corner. Penalty over. Back at him in strength. Neutral zone. Long for checking. Hatfield, Houston, and Bong. Plum. Tam defending. And Bond gets it out. Neutral zone with Sulichev on the 2-on-2. Back to Bond. Right corner. Bond on net. Sulichev crashing the net almost. Houston staying high. Neutral zone. Kanata shot from the corner. Save Nadeau. Back for Vong on the move. Vong for Subachev off the boards. Shot from the point. Wide. Back to Plum. Plum gets it. Neutral zone. Kanata sends it back. Back to Sesk in the corner. Sesk. Hard off the boards. Neutral zone. And back in Stars territory for Sesk in the left corner. Sesk and Vaughn and McDonald off the boards, breaking out. McDonald finding Subachev left side. Subachev neutral zone, dumps it in. McDonald, right corner. Ferguson helping out on the blue line. Back to McDonald. McDonald shot from the corner on net for Thompson, other side. Roberts behind the net. Back to McDonald. Roberts, McDonald, tied up. Kanata recovers, skating it out. Ferguson challenging the attacker. Sesk defending with a poke check into the corner. Roberts back to Ferguson. Loose puck in front. Shot. Blocker save Nadeau into left corner. Back to Sesk. Another shot from the corner, trickling in front. Blocked. Back to Sesk for Thompson. Thompson for Roberts. Thompson, Sesk. Puck jammed up along the boards. Kanata from the point. Loose puck in front. Sesk defending nicely, cleaning up in front of the net. Sesk behind the net. Off the boards, looking for Thompson. Straight out. All the way down. Icing on the Stars. Time for a change. Bond off the face-off, wins it back to Bergeron. Bergeron skating it out. Bergeron, Hatfield and Gauthier on the 3-on-2. Bergeron over to Gauthier on the left side. Gauthier, quick shot on net for Bond on the rebound. Great 3-on-2 there, led by Bergeron over to Gauthier and Bond, knocking on Kanata's door. Bond, left side, Gauthier into the corner. Kanata clears it. Neutral zone, the race is on. Kanata on the attack, Bergeron defending. Kanata cutting hard in front, intercepted by Hatfield. Hatfield for Gauthier. Up ahead in the neutral zone. Kanata sends it back. Bergeron behind the net, net. Bergeron off the boards for Gauthier. Gauthier, Bond, Hatfield. In the neutral zone, Hatfield skates it in. Right corner. Hatfield drops it for Bond. Bond behind the net. Pivots. Bond off the boards. Last minute of play in the second period. Dunlop for Bergeron. Neutral zone again. Looking for Bond. Back to Dunlop. Dunlop for Bond. Bond. Left side. Skates. High shot. Rebound for Gauthier. Shot by Gauthier. Rebound. Big save by Kanata. Great chances by the Stars to finish the second period. Kanata, neutral zone, coming back on the counter-attack. Quick shot, blocker save, Nadeau. Back to Hatfield. And Bong in the corner. Bong sends it back behind the net. Other side for Tam. In some space, 15 seconds. And Bong skating it out. Bong, Gauthier, up the neutral zone. Gauthier dumps it in. Right corner for Bong. Subachev forcing the play. Back to Plum. Plum shot from the point. Blocked in front at the buzzer. After a series of penalty kills in the second period, Stars still down by one, generating some momentum at the end of the second, giving us a demo of what's in store for the third period. And we're off for the third period. Houston, Bong, Subachev, Plum, Tam, and Nadeau. And we're off for the third period. Hoping the Stars can maintain the momentum they had to finish the second period. Tam, back to Plum behind the net. Houston, right side. Quick pass. Bong, back to Tam, neutral zone. Tam sends it in. Puck trickles in front for Houston in the right corner. Puck back in front for Subachev. And Kanata clears it. Plum picks it up in Stars territory. Quick pass to Subachev on the off wing. Subachev finding McDonald and Roberts, neutral zone. Back to Tam. Tam and McDonald still at it. Neutral zone. Back for Thompson. Thompson, quick move. In front of the Kanata bench. Skates it in. Back to Roberts. Back in Kanata territory. McDonald for checking with Roberts. Thompson staying high. Kanata on the attack. Ferguson. Sesk defending. Blocked by Ferguson and back to Roberts helping out down low. Roberts back to Ferguson behind the net. Ferguson along the boards for Thompson on the wing. Thompson up the middle. Neutral zone. Sesk intercepts, sends it back. Sesk in the corner. Hard pass for Thompson. Back to Ferguson. Scramble in front. Save Nadeau. Bond on the face-off. For Dunlop on the side. Kanata behind the net. Bond and Bergeron battling in the corner. Back for Hatfield off the board. Hatfield. Gauthier on the 2-on-1. Hatfield to Gauthier. Gauthier. Shot on net. Rebound for Hatfield. What a chance there. Back for Bond. Dunlop. Back for Hatfield. Hatfield dumps it in. Behind the net for Bond and Gauthier. Kanata on the attack. Defended by Bergeron. Kanata attacking from the right side. Cutting hard to the net. Kanata in front. Save Nadeau. Back to Dunlop. Kanata, from the corner, Dunlop defending. Kanata crashing the net, hard in front, save, Nadeau. Sugachev blocking shot, back to Bong. Bong off the boards with some speed in the neutral zone. Bong finds Houston on the right side. Houston shot from the point on net over to Sugachev. And Kanata clears it all the way down. The race is on with Plum in front of Nadeau just in time. Back behind the net. Loose puck in front, poked away by Tam. And over to Houston. Back behind Nadeau for Tam. Tam for Sugachev on the breakout. Sugachev up the middle for Houston. Houston. Back to Sugachev, left side. Sugachev in the left circle. Pivots, drops it for Roberts. Back to Sugachev in the circle. And Kanata clears it all the way down. Icing on the Kanata Rangers. Face off in Kanata territory. Roberts off the face off for McDonald. McDonald off the backhand. Blocked in front. Roberts and Thompson putting pressure on the left side, forcing the play on the right side for McDonald and Ferguson. Ferguson off the boards. Back behind the net for Roberts with some time. Roberts patiently, stick handling. Back to Sask on the point. Sask back to Roberts on the give and go. Behind the net. Roberts for McDonald. Back for Thompson this time, behind the net. Stars cycling nicely in offensive territory. Back in the neutral zone for McDonald. And Roberts. Neutral zone. Back to Ferguson. Quick pass, Thompson. Thompson, quick move. Off the blue line for McDonald. And Bond in the neutral zone. Bouncy puck. Bond on the move, skating it in. Ring up line. Shot by Bond. Blocked. Into the left corner. Sask catching the puck in midair. Neutral zone. Playing the body. Back to Bond. Bond sends it in. Hatfield chasing in the right corner. Gauthier now putting pressure behind the net. Back to Ferguson off the boards. Ferguson. Hatfield at it. Hatfield. Corner. Pivots. Looking for options. For Bond. On ring up line. Puck trickles out. Then back to Sask. Sask. Long pass for Gauthier skating it in the zone. Gauthier off the boards. Back to Bond. Battling. Back to Gauthier for Hatfield. Back to Gauthier again. Off the boards. And Kanata recovers on the attack on the right flank. In the corner. Defended by Bergeron. Loose puck in front. Picked off by Sask. And over to Hatfield. Hatfield off the boards. Skating it out. For Gauthier on the other side. Gauthier. Saucer pass for Hatfield on the blue line. Almost went through. Kanata dumps it in. Attacking. Right corner. Bond defending. Picked up by Bergeron. Bergeron. Nice move. Saucer pass. Houston in front of the bench. And Houston skates it in from the right corner. On net. Houston charging the net for the rebound. Save. Stars catching up a bit on the shot deficit in the third period, putting a few pucks on net, generating some chances. Dunlop holds the puck in, back to Houston on the right side. High off the glass, Bergeron keeps it in with the skates. And back in for Sugachev in the left corner. Houston again with some great pressure on the right side, forcing the play back to Dunlop. And Sugachev covering, and puck trickles out for Vaughn, and Bergeron in Stars territory. Bong skating behind Nadeau. Going around, along the boards, pivoting, changing directions. Back to Bergeron behind the net. Bergeron. Skating. Cross-ice pass to Subachev in the neutral zone. Subachev up the middle. In the right side. With Houston. Subachev and Houston battling in the right corner. Houston shot from the corner. Again, off the backhand for Roberts. Over to Subachev. Ring it line. Shot on net. Another big save by Kanata. What a shot. Subachev. Back to Plum. Plum to McDonald. McDonald. Over to Roberts, left side. Roberts skating into the zone. Roberts from the right side. Drops it for Thompson. Thompson pivots. Quick pass for Plum on the point. Ring out line. Plum with a shot. Blocked in front. McDonald off the backhand, sends it back for Roberts in the corner. Roberts gets tied up. A lot of stick grabbing going on in the third period. No call. Roberts holding it in. Neutral zone. That's McDonald and back to Tam. Thompson off the boards. Loose puck up the middle for McDonald. McDonald for Thompson. Neutral zone. Thompson sends it in. Stars are changing. Bond almost intercepts. Neutral zone. Kanata now the attack on the left side. Quick shot from the left side. Solid save net. Rebound. Another save net. He's back in front. Pulled by Tam. Another shot. Blocked in front. Save Nadeau. Back to Plum in the corner. Another puck in front. Tam gets it away. Over to Gauthier. Gauthier, quick pass for McDonald. Puck is out. Kanata circles back. And over to Tam behind Nadeau. For Hatfield. Oh, hits the ref. Got Tam back to Sask. Gauthier, other side. Gauthier off the boards. Back for Sask. Sask. Puck is out. Whistle on the play. On off the face-off over Hatfield. Gauthier back to Sask. Puck trickles on net for Nadeau, playing the puck to the left side for Ferguson. Ooh, Ferguson gets tied up. Physical play behind the net. Chippy, those Kanata Rangers. Ferguson now taking no nonsense. Back to Bond patiently. Saucer pass. Gauthier off the boards. Gauthier gets it up the middle for Hatfield. Back to Gauthier on the attack. Gauthier up the middle. Tied up. Gauthier to Hatfield. Hatfield behind the net. Bond, Gauthier staying high. Gauthier helping out behind the net. Gauthier pivots. Pass in front. Puck gets out. Races on for Ferguson. Ferguson, quick pass for Gauthier, left side. Gauthier gains the zone, sends it in. Gauthier sends it deep. Houston on the right side. Long in the neutral zone. Gauthier, neutral zone, intercepting. Nada recovering, intercepted by Bergeron. Bergeron now hard off the boards, behind the net for Dunlop. Dunlop up the middle for Bong. Shot from the point, save Nadeau. Back to Dunlop. Dunlop for Gauthier. Another shot. Blocker save. Nadeau. Rebound in front. Dunlop clears it. Houston defending in front for Nadeau. Nadeau freezes the puck. Nadeau's okay there. No, she got snow or hit to the head or whatnot. She's shaking it off. Nada still circling in front. Another big save. Nadeau back into the corner for Tam. And Bong. Tam for Sugachev off the boards with Vong. Back to Tam. Loose puck in front for the Rangers. And Houston defending on the right side. Intercepted by Vong. Vong for Sugachev. Sugachev on the move. Sugachev entering the zone. Left side. Sends it in. And Kanata sends it out. Icing on the play. Roberts wins the faceoff back to Ferguson. Ferguson with a quick shot blocked, and the puck is out. Ferguson, neutral zone, back with Roberts, back to McDonald. McDonald cross ice, looking for Roberts. Roberts sends it in. Roberts for checking, forcing the play. McDonald on the right side. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson defending in the neutral zone. Thompson and Sesk now defending. Shot from the blue line. Save Nadeau. Roberts off the face-off with Sesk. And Kanata from the point. Shot into the right corner. Back to McDonald. McDonald sends it back. Back to Sesk in the corner. Shot. Save Nadeau. Picked up by Roberts. And Sesk steals the puck away behind the net. Over to Thompson off the boards. Back to Sesk. Sesk playing physical play in the corner, battling for the puck. Roberts helping out. And puck is out for Thompson. Thompson on the move. Thompson, quick pass for McDonald on the right side. McDonald in the zone. Right side, using the body. McDonald taking to the boards. McDonald not done yet. Still at it. Off the boards. Bond supporting. Back to Bergeron in the neutral zone. Back to Dunlop. Giving time for the Stars to regroup. Getting out of the zone. Bergeron for McDonald. McDonald sends it in. Bond. Ring out line. Bond. Tied up. Going around. Bond. Behind the net. Goes in front. Bergeron from the point. Bergeron with the zinger. In front. Hatfield. Back to Bond. Hatfield, Gauthier putting pressure. Back to Dunlop. For Hatfield back in the corner. Stars regaining the momentum. Hatfield behind the net. Tied up. Gauthier helping out. Bond staying in front. Gauthier, puck in front for Bond. Quick release. Shot on net. Rebound for Bond. Gauthier rebound. Bond save. Great chances by the Stars. Trying to get on the board. Last minutes of the game. Of this first game playoff series. Semifinals. Bond, Sugachev, Houston, battling. Plum, neutral zone, plays the body. Back to Houston, down low. Houston, the Plum in Stars territory. Back to Bong, circling. Bong draws the penalty. Bong drawing the penalty. Will be a Stars power play. Hit to the head for the Kanata Rangers. It's about time. Face off all the way down in Kanata territory. 1 minute left. Not 1 minute. 1-0 Stars. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the game. Stars power play. Bong over to Sugachev. Kanata clears it all the way down. Tam coming back fast, knowing that it's power play time. It's go time. Tam changing directions. Pausing behind the net for Sugachev on the breakout. Sugachev cutting it up the middle. Neutral zone. Sugachev. Houston on the 2-on-3. Sugachev back to Tam on the point. Tam circles, shot, left side. Back to Roberts. Roberts from the side, shot on net for Houston. Scramble in front. Roberts gets it back. Roberts back to Tam. Tam again from the point. Tam with the shot. Trickles in! What a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Woo! Power play goal by Tam from the point. Screenshot assisted by Roberts. We are tied up at 1. The playoff semifinals here in Kanata. Power play goal with 3 minutes, 38 seconds left to go. Roberts. Neutral zone sends it in with McDonald in front of the Kanata bench. Puck back in Stars territory with Sesk. Sesk hard off the boards for Thompson. Thompson over to Roberts on the breakout. Back to Ferguson on the blue line. Ferguson. McDonald. Kanata in the zone. Intercepted by Ferguson. Roberts, Ferguson battling for the puck. Still in Stars territory. Roberts behind the net. Roberts, quick pass for Thompson on the breakout. Thompson using her speed. Left side. Thompson along the boards. Thompson gets taken down off the boards. That's boarding if I've ever seen it, ref. Back to Dunlop. Thompson putting pressure with McDonald. Kanata gets it out. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron off the backhand. Kanata sends it back. And Bond sends it to Dunlop behind the net. Into the corner. Dunlop quickly. Quick pass. Back to Bergeron. Back to Dunlop. Stars regrouping. Bergeron behind the net. Pivots. Bergeron over to Bond. And McDonald on the curl. McDonald skating it out. McDonald right side. 3-on-2. McDonald, Bond, and Thompson. McDonald shot. Blocked from the circle. Behind the net now for Bond. Over to Thompson in the left corner. Thompson. Over to Bond. Off the boards. Kanata skating it out. Bond intercepting. Back to Hatfield now. Hatfield on the blue line. Skating it in. Gaining the zone. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron dumps it in. For Hatfield on the quick steal. Hatfield in the right corner. In Kanata's zone. Pivots. Hard pass back to Bergeron off the backhand. Back to Hatfield. Tied up. Back to Bergeron on the point. Bergeron with some time. Back on the forehand. Bergeron with the wrister. Blocked in front. Back to Bong. Gucci in front. Bong behind the net. Bong pivots. Quick spins by Bong. Behind the net. Again. Bong. In front for Hatfield. Back to Bergeron on the pinch. Bergeron. Backhand from the corner, saved the last minute of the game. Backhand by Bergeron. Last minute of play in the game, tied up at 1. Bond over to Gauthier, back to Hatfield. Gauthier, left corner with Hatfield. Battling for the puck. Hatfield gets it. Back to Gauthier off the boards, keeping the puck in Kanata territory on this late night road game. Tied up at 1. Hatfield out of the circle, shot on net. Rebound for Gauthier. Back for Tam off the boards. Tam keeping the puck down low. Gauthier in the corner, stealing the puck. Gauthier behind the net. Gauthier and Hatfield, nowhere to go. Too many players behind the net with Bond. 15 seconds, Kanata breaking out. Hatfield back checking. Kanata in fast from the zone. Skating in, save Nadeau. Rebound in front for Tam. What a save by Nadeau late in the game. Back, puck out by Gauthier. Gauthier gets it out. That's it, folks. Stars able to tie it up. 1-1, getting a point here in Kanata. The first game 1 of the semifinals playoff series against the Kanata Rangers. Great show of force, resiliency by the Stars, catching up late in the game after a series of penalties, tying it up, getting the point. Thank you for watching. Merci, bonsoir.
Shots 35-18.